What is the price of the American dream? For Tony Montana, it was everything. The 1983 classic Scarface charts the bloody ascent of a Cuban refugee who carves his way to the top of Miami's cocaine empire. He is ruthless, ambitious, and ultimately unforgettable. Alongside his loyal friend Manny Ribera, he seizes power from his boss Frank Lopez and claims the icy trophy wife Elvira Hancock as his own. The world, as the saying goes, becomes his. Yet the film's creation was as chaotic as its narrative. Screenwriter Oliver Stone, battling his own cocaine addiction in Paris, channeled that manic energy directly into the script. This raw intensity resulted in a fierce struggle with the ratings board over its initial X rating. But director Brian De Palma fought tirelessly, ultimately releasing a version nearly identical to his original, uncompromising vision. That vision is crystallized in one of the film's most harrowing scenes. As Tony watches his friend get dismembered by a chainsaw, his last shred of innocence is violently stripped away. This brutal transaction becomes the blood-soaked cornerstone of his empire. But as Tony gains everything he ever wanted, he loses the one thing he can't buy back: his soul. This is the film's hidden meaning, a savage critique of capitalism often lost amid the gunfire. His downfall is foreshadowed in the famous restaurant scene. Drunk and enraged, Tony sits across from a silent Elvira, the glittering chandeliers reflecting the coldness between them. He unleashes a tirade, exposing the hypocrisy of the wealthy patrons he so desperately wanted to become. It is a moment of raw, ugly truth where the king is left naked in his kingdom of dirt. This slow burn culminates in one of cinema's most iconic final stands. Holed up in his gaudy mansion and besieged by assassins, Tony Montana makes his last defiant roar.
"Say hello to my little friend" is more than a line. It's the operatic climax for a man consumed by his own legend. Interestingly, De Palma himself has said if he could remake one sequence, it would be the Babylon Club shootout, feeling he could improve its complex choreography. The filmmakers even left a fatalistic Easter egg for keen-eyed viewers, a nod to the 1932 original. Look for the letter X throughout the film. It often appears near a character just before they meet their end. This motif transforms the film into a modern tragedy, where Tony's fate was sealed the moment his ambition curdled into greed. His spectacular fall cemented his status as a cultural anti-hero, a cautionary tale whose influence echoes through music and art to this day.